Yeah, so we might have to just improvise with the rules here.
Yeah, Ningeek has it all taken care of.
Fantastic. As long as Ningeek has them, that means I can say them.
We're live. All right, welcome to ADV versus TC. This is not a tournament match.
We've been having a few more non-tournament matches recently, with everything winding down and most teams being knocked out.
Right.
It's an 8v8, although we have extra players, so there's going to be sub-outs and sub-ins through the game.
For point of reference, I'm Spade. That's Chaos on the other side talking.
Yep. Currently, we're just waiting for the rest of the rest of the players. First map is ADV's pick. Unsurprisingly, opposites collide.
Right. I'd give this one to maybe a 3-2, 2-1 ADV's favor, even though TC is bringing a very strong roster from what I can see.
One of the analysis I brought out was I thought it was going to be more to TC's side, so I thought it was going to be 3-1, 3-1 TC.
Oof.
Mainly because TC might not have the strongest roster around, but ADV hasn't played for quite a while, so even their strong players are going to be a bit rusty.
Right. We'll see. I'm hoping it's a good match.
That said, TC hasn't brought as strong a roster as I thought they were going to. But not to say that it's bad by any means.
No, it's not bad.
It should also be mentioned that ADV has brought a stronger roster than I originally thought as well, and that they've got both Scape and Hobo playing today. I think this might be their first official. The first ADV.
I don't think it's their first official. They played the tournament.
Have they?
Yeah, they played versus TT, I believe.
I see. I was obviously part of the ADV, watching the ADV matches, but I didn't spectate that particular one.
Oh, rules are MMR, Ninja Cap per map, no ghosting, 1 mage, archer, assassin, pyro, medic, 2 medic, 3 heavy and soldier. Sorry, the numbers are behind the class.
It should also be mentioned that there aren't any ninja limits. It's something that I mentioned in the last game I commentated, TC versus Ane, but we're seeing a lot more ninjas being used in matches, and so there might start to be limits on it.
Ooh, actually, 0 mage. Any thoughts on that? How mage would have impacted this match, Chaos?
I think that could have been kind of interesting, because MH usually plays mage, and for once he's actually turned up to a match.
But now there's no mage.
No mage, so he can't play that. Then that is his best class, or has been in the past. So
we're going in 10 seconds.
Might be doing. I mean, there's plenty of choices, plenty of options.
Right.
He is known for playing multiple classes. So, okay, the game is about to start now.
I'll be following ADV,
and I'll be following TC in their defense.
All right.
Pretty standard TC defense, actually. We've got G Henry as a pyro. We've got 2 ninjas running King Scrub and Memorably. They seem to be high roaming, so they've only got 1 person in the flag room. That could work well, and it could also backfire terribly, because ADV very PvP intensive.
Right. ADV has LOL 200E on pyro. They have Butch CX in the flag room as medic, and they have, I believe, here he is. There is Z Cray on assassin, stopping Pudgy, and Arctic with Z Hobo on heavy. GT is going in right now. Arctic stopping to fight the heavy, questionable.
The first wave got stalled for ADV, but they are coming in strong now. They've got heavy chemist medic front, which could be very interesting. And they have all gotten into the flag room, and pretty much all got in, and Scape has gotten out, although he did die to a pyro frenzy, mainly because he had to turn back for the medic, not because he didn't have the support. That's very concerning for TC, because
they got stomped on their first run in the flag room by ADV's defense.
Yeah,
they were played out.
And bearing in mind they are running 2 ninjas, so if they're doing that much damage output and they're still getting stomped in the flag room, that's almost concerning.
But it is just the first 2 minutes, so I mean,
it is, and it's the first 2 minutes as well.
We have Zengdip managed to get past Z Hobo, going into the flag room right now from the stairs. With a ninja on offense, gets his steal, Pyro does not see her, going out top, gets webbed Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, the web.
That's interesting. MH is playing Assassin.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Arctic
he has
goes
played
out
it
bottom.
before, and he has managed to assassinate all three of the ATV fence. So he's going well.
Arctic is out on top. She is trying to go out the secret way. Pyro is right behind her. She is heavy. She's not soldier. She's going to need support. Her pyro damage is going to get on her. Wolfie's on her. This could be a recovery if she gets knocked off the edge.
I mean, bear in mind, we are saying ADV has an advantage, but at the other side of it, this is ADV's map choice.
Right.
So.
Oh, she does get the medic. Pudgy is going to get there in time. Are they going to pass to Zeng?
ADV is trying to get into the flag room, but they are being hampered by the high damage output. And Hobo did actually choose to, Escape chose to switch to Chemist there. Not sure I'd have liked that choice. I think he'd have done better in the broker class.
This could be the first capture for TC.
Hobo has actually managed to get into the TC flag room.
He goes down to Pyro.
He was going to try and stop Arctic, but it didn't work out.
Ooh,
and that's the first TC.
So far, it's lining up to your prediction so far.
Yes, but bear in mind that ADV is playing a lot better than I initially expected. Bear in mind how much damage Hobo has done. I mean, that was an 8-kill streak in less than 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes.
Just about 3 minutes, yeah.
So that has to be just purely on TC's offense. So, I mean, what was he killing? He must have killed almost everything.
Roaming heavy defense, lots of damage.
Apparently.
So, coming over to ADV side, there is Kev, Arctic, and Zeng. Kev goes down. Go ahead, Chaos.
I mean, they are ADV's people having a real trouble with this assassin. MH is doing a lot of damage.
Right. Wolfie actually gonna take down Zeng over here. Surprising. He only was like 1 hit.
I'm not too surprised at that. Wolfie is known for being incredibly strong.
Right.
TC's defense has just handled the offense again, so they seem to be performing a bit better now.
Right.
I think
they are sending James on offense for TC. He goes down immediately.
Well, James has been playing more offensive, even though he's usually on the defense. I think it's just purely due to the fact he's a ninja, so he can get between the two as he dies quickly. Oh, now they're running double heavy. That could be very good for ADV if it works. One of those offensive players being Hobo. And looks to me like Hobo's doing a lot of damage. He is stopping James. And he does kill G. Henry as well.
I'm back.
and the assassin. Just a 6-kill streak just from the offense. That one offensive wave. That just tells you what Hobo's output is.
Zeng is being trailed by 2 ninjas, Wolfie. Wolfie goes down, but Z. Cray is still alive.
Yeah.
She's playing this very well.
James, meanwhile, is handling very well the medic right now. Just completely taken.
Medic is behind.
Crystal does survive, but James will be back, and I don't think she's going to survive the next wave. And no, she doesn't. How far has Zeng JP got?
She is being held up by Z Hobo right outside her flag room.
Yeah.
Oh, she goes down.
Crazy actually does get the recov.
That's a shame. The medic was right there. Nice job by Z Hobo to hold her up, and great job to Z Cray to get that recovery.
Crazy did a lot of damage then. I think that might have also just been lack of stake as well.
Right.
Because the medic was right there. I find it hard to imagine that they didn't get
a regen or something.
It was, I would be surprised if she didn't have regen at that time. Or, had regen at one stage there. Which means Crazy was doing a lot of damage.
Right. Well, Z Hobo was there, so right next to the medic. So I can understand why she left to get away from Z Hobo.
It was really smart of Z Hobo to go on offense as well, because it managed to do so much damage. Skate manages to clear the offense and survive, which is good going, but he's not going to like this because he is having to deal with ninjas, and I don't think he's going to live it, to be honest. He's definitely out of stake. And he is being trailed by a pyro. He is through, though.
How far is he?
James is on his tail. He's probably going to die here.
Arctic's trying to get out.
Yeah. That was unfortunate. It wasn't a question of could Scape avoid it. It was more a question of where was the support.
Right.
Yeah, it was almost a pincer. James came from the front as a ninja, right, and knocked him into G. Henry.
We see actually Kev and Zhang sneaking along the bottom, trying to avoid the roaming ADV defense, which is not going to work because Wolfie has found them.
Wolfie does tend to do that. Wolfie might not be the single best PvPer on CTF. He is very good, but he's not the single best. What's really good about Wolfie is that he knows exactly where to go.
Right.
So he's always going to be there. Julian is out, and he does have a medic and red slime.
He's out top.
He's out top. He's got a medic. He's got a chemist. So he's got all the support he needs. He's been hampered by ninjas, but it's not stopping them. And red slime has actually poisoned Henry, slowing him down.
He has support.
This is probably going to be a capture because he's got support.
Going in right now.
The only way they're going to stop this is if they get a steal, and it's not. No. So it's 1-1.
Yeah, Kev went down.
Partly, it was a really good distraction.
Right. The assassin goes on offense and clears out ADV flagger, but there's no one to steal the flag.
Yeah, that's the downside. I mean, you can steal. You can steal if you're an assassin, but you're probably not going to get very far, especially on this map, which people tend to use a ninja on.
Right.
Heavy more often, but it does happen. That was a really good play by ADV.
It was. Way to tie up the match.
I'm still concerned because it's taken them 9 minutes on their map to do it, though.
Right. TC going in now from bottom side. They have Arctic and Zhang going in. Pudgy probably.
They have TC have actually switched up the defense as well. They are now using a heavy,
Escape,
which is going to last longer. The escape does steal, but his medic goes down this time. He is out.
He's out on top.
Out
no
clean.
Ninja in front of him.
He's not out clean though.
Right. He needs that support.
He could actually get it.
He has support.
He's clean. He was clean out.
Medic support. There goes the full heal.
Yeah.
No TC offense in sight.
A quick 2-1 now.
That'll be 2-1.
He wasn't clean, but he managed to get far enough so that his support could catch up with him. In hindsight, I'm not sure switching King Scrub.
I think it's a steal. She's going out top. She has low damage on her, but she's going to cut off by Julian, and she'll go down here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the best choice. Not have a heavy, but I don't think that having a defensive player, a defensive heavy as King Scrub would have been the best choice because he's much better as a ninja.
Right.
Having James, who's better as a ninja, play heavy would have been a preferable choice because he could actually keep them away.
To deal more damage over a longer period of time.
It should also be mentioned that ADV is sending a very, it's hyper offensive.
Right.
They're sending as many as they physically can.
And you can see Julian's doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And the hobo.
Hobo. Yeah. Both of them I did at one point think that they were probably going to be rusty. I regret saying that now.
And maybe they heard you.
Maybe they're just fine. The only thing that stopped them from stealing then was the fact that they didn't come in at the right time. They were spread out.
ADV's roaming defense is doing a great job of cutting off people at the entry points, but they do get a steal here. Not out
the problem with running such a hyper-offensive style is that your chance of defense, your chance of actually defending is much lower.
But so far they're holding up quite
well. You
well.
really need a strong defense to make it work, or a really weak.
Really weak defense. Out top.
How far? That's the question.
Oh, cut off by James and is in a swarm.
Now there were 2 heavies.
There were 3 TC heavies on him at the moment when he went down.
I mean, that's what you want to do. Have as many heavies as you can.
Right.
The more buff, the better.
If I was TC, I'd try to match ADV. Oh, Z-Cray.
That's not going to end well for Escape, yeah.
All of TC's offense goes down to Z-Cray.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Well, Pudgy's still here, but Pudgy is very low and just has to respawn.
How would you say TC's offense are performing? Obviously,
Their
I can't.
offense-
Is it working or is it a bit?
It's staggered from what I can see. It looks very staggered.
That's not the best. It works for some maps, like Blackout, because if you stagger them, you can distract while another steals. But against a team that's very PvP centered, you're just going to end up dying instantly. Especially on this kind of map where there's very few entrances and exits that you can get out without being attacked.
Right. Lol 200E is doing a great job on Pyro, keeping all ninjas away.
Well,
Actually,
I have seen him play the last few days, so bearing in mind that he has had the option to, he has had the time to shake off the rust. That's good news.
Slow start from ADV, but they are doing quite well now, firing on all cylinders. Arctic is down.
Dead.
Yes.
I do like the new TC defense. They've switched up the switching up the ninjas for heavy, because that was the one thing that was holding them back. I think the fact that they were ninjas, you can do as much damage as you like, but if they're heavies, they can kill you several times, and by that point, the medic will have caught up to them. At least on this map.
ADV's still running ninja. Zekray doing a lot of damage to Alice, but she's still alive.
What would you say is letting down TC's defense on it?
TC's defense, I would have to say originally it would have to be the overuse of ninjas. But because on this map you want to run as many heavies and tanky class, even a soldier I think would be very beneficial.
Yeah, I mean TC has done that before. They do like to run their soldiers on this map and exploit the fact that most of the routes vertically aren't connected very well.
I think TC's defense is fine. It's just their offense is not going anywhere anymore.
Well, the only other problem that I would potentially see with TC's defense is the fact that they've only got one person in the flag room at any one time.
Really?
And that's dangerous, because what if, for example, a ninja kills Henry, steals, and insta-caps right now? They haven't had the ninja cap yet.
They're leaving Henry alone in the flag room, is what you're saying.
Yes, pretty much. Now, Henry's a really good pyro, so there's a really good chance that he can survive one ninja. But all things considered, we know ADV can PvP. We know that they can very easily knock out Henry if they were to focus him. They've done it already.
Right.
So, do you really want to leave someone so far out of the flag room? I'm not sure you do.
ZK switches from ninja off to heavy, and immediately Arctic steals. Maybe there's a correlation between that. She doesn't get very far. Z-Hobo stops her, and Zing misses the flag.
Maybe not then.
And goes down to Wolfie.
That was 2 steals in one wave, though.
It was.
So maybe there is a correlation. What TC really need to do now, though, is not just to defend. They also need to capture a level playing field. That's the major problem they've got.
They could try to take different routes. Maybe go from the
They
top.
could.
Like
but bear in mind, they've just sent 3 heavies on a fence, and Hobo got out clean.
Triple heavy offense.
And it's Hobo that's got the flag.
Where is he? How far out?
And Hobo's... Oh, I wouldn't have chosen that route, Hobo. Yeah, you're not... The one thing Hobo is not brilliant at is dealing with assassins. Right. Oh, that's exactly what I thought he was going to do. I thought they may well do the ninja thing, and that's exactly what they're doing. And he has actually... Yeah, got a medic.
He's very close. Got the medic.
Yeah, unless James does something incredible right now.
James gets held up.
Yeah,
GG.
Exactly as I thought. If you kill Henry, you're pretty much out clean with Ninja. That's exactly what happened.
Oh, ADV very strong.
It was exactly the opposite of what I thought was going to happen. I thought it was 1TC. Turns out,
but it was exactly like I thought it would happen.
Exact opposite of what I thought would happen.
So predictions for Blackout.
TC win.
Specifically?
Very specifically, it's going to be a TC win. The reason I think it's going to be a TC win is because ADV are really good at tanky classes, but they do not have good soldiers. And with the best will in the world, that's what you need on this map. You need good soldiers. You need a strong soldier offense that's able to juke. Not PvP necessarily, but definitely juke.
Well, I think Julian's not bad, but he's more of a chemist, I would say.
He's more of a chemist. He's more of a heavy, if anything. He can play ninja. He can play several classes, but he is not an experienced soldier in like TC's offense are.
Well, Hempton brings up a great point that TC has definitely the archer advantage with Kev, whereas ADV.
I'm not sure about that because Wolfie can play archer, and Wolfie's really good. Maybe not a straight up, fighting, like fighting another archer. But remember, I said before that Wolfie's positioning is incredible.
Actually, Wolfie is going on offense.
That's interesting. I'm not sure. So who's going to be ADV's archer then?
That's quite the question. Are they running an archer? That's a better question.
Would you? I don't like not running an archer on Blackout because you with Brandino you can see you can do so much with an archer on Blackout.
Does BuzzCX actually? Oh, he does run archer. All right, so they have.
Oh, so Urthy's playing archer. I don't like that. Mm-mm. I don't like the chances of Urthy fighting Kev. Kev is an experienced archer. You're going to have problems if you use him solely as against Urthy. She's not going to be able to cover the middle.
Well, Urthy's not going middle. She's going very defensive. She's playing almost on top of the flag room.
I don't like that.
Her position is not what I would choose.
ADV is actually using a very is being smart about this. Is going with a soldier.
What the? How does he already have a
flag room? It's dead before he even got to the flag room, and there's a 6-kill streak. A 6-kill streak in 50 seconds. That's pretty good going.
Oh my! An immediate steal for TC, but goes down just as fast.
Yeah. Just gonna have a quick gander over at ADV's flag room. So it's very similar makeup actually, both sides. I'm not sure I like Urthy's chances. It's a good spot, but TC knows that archers go there. Unless you're a really good archer, you're not going to catch there.
If you look at ADV's pyro, it's begging for a ninja steal right now.
Yep.
He's playing a back
the other
flag,
thing is,
and we might actually see it, and here it comes if Z-Hobo doesn't get there in time, and there's the ninja steal.
And he got a medic. It's going to be, unless...
oh, Wolfie! Ooh,
oh, no, he missed it. He missed
and
it.
There it is.
There's the ninja cap.
Speaking of the devil, right as I was talking about a ninja cap, there it is.
Once again, we're pretty good at predicting ninja caps, it seems.
And there goes Arctic. She's out. She has no medic support at the moment, but a soldier is with her.
He is actually out, but he's being hampered consistently. He does... Hallow does manage to kill Red Slime. It's a shame that
at spawn
so much damage.
Medic
this could
is
be
there.
A quick 2-0 for TC right now.
Right.
I mean, Kev is in. Urthy has actually moved up to offense, but James is doing what James does best:
killing her.
Yep.
Julian is doing a great job of stalling, but
just looking at the fight between James and Urthy, I don't think she hits him a single time.
Oh, that's going to be the second capture for TC.
Yep. That was a quick 2-0. Just proving the point here. TC's ability to exploit a soldier map is well known. TC's ability to exploit Blackout, even more so.
What I would do if I was ADV is limit the amount of damage you take on Blackout, because I don't think they're going to win on Blackout. So I would try to limit as much damage as possible.
At this point, it's very similar to ADV's strategy. What would have been ADV's strategy last game. TC's strategy last game to minimize damage outtake on Optic Collide, because obviously it's not particularly geared for them, even if they do succeed.
Right. This map really does not favor ADV's playstyle, which is more compact
at all.
Yeah, it's too open for them.
Way too open. When you have a PvP-based offense and defense, you want it in a close range environment. Even with an archer, you want it close range. That's why something like airlock is The original airlock, not the Misky rework.
Zhang actually going to drop to Arctic here, and Arctic's going to be at mid with a lot of ADB on her. She needs that medic. Where is the medic? But she's going to go down to damage here. That's unfortunate.
Kev is doing what Kev does best, shooting everything.
How far is Kriz out? Crizzle.
That's the other major problem they've got. Escape did try and attack Kev at one point, but realistically, they haven't gotten very far with him.
Well,
they haven't really stopped him too much.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ooh, yeah.
Got knocked off the edge, medic.
Kev hasn't really been hampered all that much by ADB.
Which
is a mistake, I would say. I would say it's a real mistake. Well, I mean, he has had a ninja, but it hasn't really worked.
It's not consistent enough.
Yeah, I would say that's a missed opportunity because Kev, on this map, Kev is half the defense. If you let him. He can headshot most of the flag bearers before they even get a chance. You have to have someone on Kev.
Right.
Or someone to distract him.
But they're not doing that. They're letting him do whatever he wants, and it's going to cost them.
Well, I wouldn't say let him do whatever he wants, but they're not fighting him consistently enough to really make it worth his while. I would say Skate is doing a better job now.
He tried, but there's a ninja protecting him.
But I mean, yeah, there was a ninja protecting him, and then Kev got the headshot, so it didn't make it different.
Matter.
What the best thing you can do in that situation is to distract him at the time. Escape is good at doing that.
There's a steal from Zhang. She's out on time.
I would not say that is the. I would not say that Zhang JP has the best chance to actually win.
It's just a medic, but below.
Mainly because she's not as experienced as Arctic at it. If Arctic did that, we've got a serious chance of there being a successful steal and a capture. But I would not put my money on her to get out against ADB.
Right. James doing a lot of damage in ADB flag room, but it goes down.
Yeah, that's the other thing. James is being much less on defense this time, probably because ADB's offense have been much less effective.
Right. ADB is going in now.
And in 3, 2, 1, they're all dead.
Oh, wow. That's... Chris still alive,
wow.
But goes down to the assassin.
You can't forget about the assassin.
Oh, that hurt to watch.
Yeah. So close. Yeah,
it was so optimistic.
It was optimistic regardless because of the steal.
Arctic gonna get out again, dodges the frenzy. But it's gonna get held up by Escape.
I mean, her chances are pretty good to avoid Earthfig.
Oh, headshots.
Yeah. Her chances are pretty good to avoid Earthfig because Earthfig has experienced as most of the archers she's used to fighting against. She's used to fighting archers like Brandino, Bosque. Earthfig's not as accurate. The problem is Earthfig is because she's less accurate, she's also more unpredictable.
I didn't see any flag burning, but
that's the major problem with a lot of archers. Just pure, like against really good defense,
like right here,
or offensive players, you can actually get more out of a less experienced archer because they're more unpredictable. Which sounds silly. Oh, Red Slime actually picks that flag up.
Oh,
that was an oversight on TC's
part. Got a pass to Escape, and that was an
oversight on TC's part because they didn't actually pick it up when they should have, and it's cost them because now Escape is actually on next to his spawn.
Unfortunately, I believe TC is getting very close to their spawn as well.
Yeah, but the problem is it's Zhang JP with the flag again, and I said before I would not put my money on her actually capturing.
Escape goes down.
There you go. Same thing. It's Kev that did it, not. There you go.
This could be the third capture for.
Kev saved that though.
And with that, TC takes the overall lead.
Kev saved that, and we said it earlier on in the match. If you don't stop Kev, he will carry the defense.
No ninja limit. Oh man.
That's I think that I said that in the at the start and in the last match I commentated, but I think there's going to start to be ninja class limits because Currently, there's none, but Ninja can do so much damage, as we've seen in this match. I mean, James, King Scrub, Crazy, all putting in work. They're all ninjas. Imagine
They're
just
running
having
more ninjas in ADV, and they're doing a lot more
just
damage.
running 4 ninjas on defense might actually end up doing more damage than a pyro. Just purely because it's relentless.
Another steal from Arctic. There was a lot of support for her, but no medic.
Yeah, no medic, but the support could be enough. And again, it's not an experienced archer. Might have been able to hamper her for longer. There's the medic.
Oh, goes down to Wolfie. Arctic's low at the moment.
Low, but is it enough? I don't think it is.
Oh,
Yeah, she got healed.
So close.
Got healed. There's a soldier there, but I don't think that soldier's going to do a whole lot. I mean, it couldn't be much different from the last map.
Z-Hobo steals.
Hobo is the soldier. I mean, if anyone's going to steal it right now, it would be him.
I wouldn't say he's the most experienced flag capturer.
But he does actually manage to get out.
Right.
So
needs that medic there. This could be a stalemate.
The thing is, Hobo can fight on his own. He's not good against assassins, but he can fight on his own.
Right.
James is not going to be able to take him on his own. I don't think.
And this could be the stalemate that we've been waiting for. Oh, the assassin gets taken down. All right.
Actual stalemate rather than... I don't like his position, though.
No, he's not playing it how I would play it.
Because Kev can headshot from that distance.
Right. People are getting headshot at the moment. Position. People are still getting headshot.
Come closer. Come closer, Hobo.
Go closer.
Go closer. You're in a dangerous position and you're not having...
Oh, man.
There you go. That's the position.
There we are. Third map is low rise, by the way.
Oh, that could be good for TC. I'm not sure I like that for ADV.
I don't know why they would agree to that, but...
I don't know why ADV... Well, I mean, it could be PvP-wise. Because they have a lot of ninjas. Or they have a lot of opportunity to use ninja. I would definitely say that TC has an advantage on low rise. In fact, if anything, they have more advantage here than they do in...
Lots of headshots coming in on ADV side.
And there was an assassin there, and there's a pyro coming in.
Frenzy misses.
So close. So close.
Very lucky for ADV.
Kevin's still there as well.
He is.
Gets knocked off, but he was really close. That was
doing a lot of damage to ADV on this map. Like, a lot of damage.
So just out of sheer dumb luck, they survive. Hobo manages to survive an assassin, an archer headshotting only a couple
Everybody but him.
And a pyro that actually got him in the frenzy range.
Kev shooting everyone but Hobo.
I mean, the chances are he'll hit if he's doing that.
Eventually, yeah.
Got close then. Missed it, but
here's coming in.
Kev is dead.
Right.
Which means there is... Will we see the famous TC pincer where they have an assassin and pyro the other?
They did that in the very first wave.
I'm not sure how much I like that strategy for ADV. As long as you have someone targeting either of those, you're very unlikely to die. I think Miski said it before. It is very unlikely that they're actually going to get to the flag bearer, but if it does, it's almost impossible for it to fail.
Someone really needs to get on Kev. He's shooting the medic through the
Earthy is now.
bridge.
Oh, Earthy's battle with Kev lasted a whole one shot.
Oh no.
That did not end well for him. Sorry, it did not end well for Earthy. The inexperience is showing because...
Oh, did she win?
That was more sheer dumb luck than anything else.
Oh, she got him.
She did get him, but it was sheer dumb luck more than anything else. Bearing in mind, there's only a small amount of room on this platform. It's also the unpredictability, because Kev doesn't tend to move a whole lot in his fights.
Those numbers are not accurate. They're not accurate.
As far as I've seen, it's 1-1 apiece. Kev shot her the first time in one shot, and Fee managed to get him, whether it was dumb luck or whatever it was. Looks like TC has a lot more defensive, which is Actually, kind of where you want to be. I'll be honest. 'Cause you want to be more offensive in these kind of recoveries. It's riskier, but you've got a higher chance of actually recovering and getting your flag.
G. Henry is moving.
You don't have the brawl stats up at the minute as well, because I'd quite like to see how
much damage is Hobo doing.
Yeah, I would really like to know, because I mean he had several kill streaks that first round, which means he probably had at least 30 kills, at least.
Oh, as heavy on defense?
At least 30.
Oh wow.
He must have, if not more.
I was gonna lean more around like 15 to 20 for him.
No, he had 11 he had 11 at one. He had 11. He had more than 11.
Yeah, sadly, Brawl.com is offline.
Yeah. I mean, if ADV actually managed to win this, I think we have to put him as player of the game, considering how much sheer damage he's done. I mean, he was incredible on. He was incredible on the first map, Opposites Collide, in that he managed to defend consistently against TC whilst actually managing to do a whole lot of damage on offense as well. He's stalemating TC for round 2. If ADV managed to win this, even if not, I think it's worth an honourable mention, if nothing else.
Let's see. They are targeting Kev this time, so he's not gonna hopefully.
And MH is actually near Hobo. Of course, Hobo is blocking, so yeah.
Thank God for that.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of stalemates.
Neither am I. Nothing
especially TC stalemates, because they tend to play defensively, so it usually tends to be 10 minutes plus that we're just stood around.
Wolfie is here, but alone he's not going to recover.
Yeah, he's not going to do a whole lot on his own. Give him credit for trying, though. Yes, Ningeek, you can literally stand here and get some. That will be very entertaining for all of.
That'll be versions carry the stream. Versions carry.
All of our current viewers will love this. I like. Oh, that was a headshot and a recovery.
Headshot from Kev.
Wow. Kev actually pulled it off.
And Kev is actually winning in the flag room.
You don't consistently defend against Kev. You get a headshot.
And there goes the 4th capture for TC.
I think almost any archer could have done the same thing, though. You have to have somebody on the archer. If you don't do that, you're guaranteed to die.
And Ningy got a snack right as they recovered.
Fantastic. That's bad news for ADV. They really needed that capture. And bear in mind, TC's gotten 4 in 15 minutes, pretty much. That's likely going to be a 5-0. As it stands.
As it stands, yeah. I'm thinking now it's probably going to be a 5-0.
As it stands. ADV is having one of those.
Wall 200E.
Badly. It's just not playing smartly. And this is going to
Wall 200E I thought was doing very well at the beginning of the match.
Like incredible. Yeah, that's it. 5-0. Okay.
GG. Good game.
Did not last long.
I thought Wall 200E was doing a great job on the first map. But on once this map, he couldn't stop anybody.
It's an offensively biased map.
Yeah.
And they left him alone in the flag room. It was not a case of them playing badly. It was a question of them not playing as smart as they could.
Right.
And you have to play smart against Blackout if you want to have any chance at all.
So predictions for low rise based on the last 2 maps.
TC. I think TC because it's another one of those soldier offensive bias maps.
It's less open than Blackout, I would say, but it's still very open compared to Opposites Collide.
I can't say the flag room is more open, if anything.
It's a bigger flag room.
It's a bigger flag room. You've got more chance to maneuver, and it does not benefit ADV's playstyle.
It doesn't.
I don't like their chances.
Any cap predictions?
3-0 TC.
I'm gonna be a rebel. I'm gonna say 2-1 ADV.
An
Just because that
upset.
lines up with my prediction.
Yeah, okay.
If they can keep a medic or somebody with a ball 200E, I think they have a pretty good chance of stopping the offense this time. We'll see.
Rookies always need an outlier, but I wouldn't hold my breath. If Freerider was here for ADV, maybe.
Right.
Because
They'd
this
be a
match is
strong
going
Archer. I would put Wolfie on Archer this time.
Well, I'd rather have him actually doing something though.
I think Wolfie would be better than Urfi though on Archer.
Yeah, but it's not only a question of what do they do best. It's a question of what you lose by doing so.
They would lose Wolfie on Ninja, essentially.
And have Urfi on Ninja.
Or defensive medic.
Or defensive medic. But I wouldn't have a... Wolfie as any class is more viable than Urfi playing that. Urfi playing as Archer can actually get some kills.
Time to turtle.
Yep. This might be a turtle map.
This could, whoever gets the first cap, I predict, if ADV does, I predict a hard turtle coming.
Yep. I don't think they're going to succeed doing it, though.
We'll see.
Well, James has already killed the medic, so...
Oh, unfortunate.
And, Crazy's got out. He didn't get out clean, but he got out. And Kev is right there. This is going to end badly for him. Really badly for him.
So far, not much from TC's offense.
That was ridiculous. It was relentless. Still, it lasted enough time.
Right. The first steal for ADV in the map.
And escapes out. Will he actually get out?
Good question.
Probably not. Yeah, no.
No.
He got further than the other one, though. So.
Huh? Progress. It's progress.
It is progress, and it's It's more consistent than TC's effect.
Again, we're like 2 minutes into this map. I'm not gonna say too much about who's being consistent and who's not yet. Until
consistent for the match, this is not TC being consistent.
Blackout was a huge spike in their coordination and their overall power.
But then that's because they played it so much.
Right.
I'm glad that Low Rise has been played though, because it's a good map and it's often forgotten.
Let's see, not much happening.
It's often overlooked as a map that can be played, which is very sad. I like where Kev is. That's actually a really smart place to be. Ooh, that was a nice assassinate as well.
See.
As it stands, TC look to win. So, if anything, the turtle is going to come from TC first, then ADV.
ADV just needs to capture.
Mm.
But I only see one or two people on.
At this stage, TC only needs a capture. ADV only needs a capture.
Right.
So it's going to be whoever gets first.
Arctic basically solo steals past ADV's defense.
But bearing in mind that TC wins this if they stalemate. So.
Right. She's being held up by Hobo, but is that a headshot or was that damage? Might have been damage.
I doubt either are going to be.
James. Is that a ninja steal? That is a ninja steal.
He's far. He's far.
He's at their spawn.
Yep, he's going to die, but it doesn't matter because the medic picks it up. And this is probably going to be capped as well.
There's no one to stop her. That's
going to be capped. And that's incredible for TC because it means now ADV have to capture to even stay in the game.
Well, that lines up with my prediction of 2-1 ADV. So far, I think I'm on point.
So am I. I'm on point right now.
James doing a ton of damage to ADV's offense.
And Kev finishing the job.
Oh, that hurts to watch. I would not want to play against TC's defense right now.
No, it's better than it could be. Bearing in mind, you could have a Loughton to deal. You could have
Right.
June and James. You could have Forums and James. You could have June, Forums, and James.
There's no ninja limits. That would be very
You could do
unfortunate.
that. You could do that. And then on offense, you could have Swit. You could have.
You could have Arctic still.
You could, Ashes isn't here. Ashes isn't the best, but she knows how to hide as a medic.
Right.
Again, it's dangerous. Their roster, but it's not by any means the strongest they could have.
There's not much TC offense anymore from what I saw.
The major difference that could have made this is if Freerider had played for ADB. Because Freerider would have decimated Kev. And that might have changed the whole thing.
I'm not sure decimated is the right word.
No, it
would have been more. Oh, James gonna go after the Pyro and
Red Slime's out. Halfway across the map. And has got escape to pass it. This could be a cap. Your prediction is ringing true, dun dun.
Ta-da.
That is.
There it is. 1-1.
So I'm wrong. But I mean, that was purely down to a Ninja Cat, which they can't do now.
Right.
And TC's still set to win.
There's still, unless ADV captures again.
And so with that in mind,
I think if they stay on Kev, they can have a pretty good chance of capturing. But if Kev is allowed to headshot 2 or 3 people out of their offense, or 1 or 2, excuse me, then they're going to have a really tough time.
Yeah. Things have just gotten quite different.
Oh, Wolfie.
Bear in mind, though, both of them have lost their ninja caps now, so it's all down to whether or not they can PvP and steal with their tankier classes.
Little Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie goes down to Kev. Right, I was about to talk about it. All right. Guess I won't commentate on Archer Battle.
Yes, that's my job.
Again, not much in the way of TC offense, just an occasional Ninja and James.
I like where Kev is. That's kind of interesting.
Is he in the helicopter?
Yeah. That is not a usual spot for an experienced archer. I kind of like it. It turns out that Kev is a noob.
Arctic getting the steal, but goes down, leaving Zheng as heavy alone, and she will also go down.
Kev is having fun, hiding in a helicopter.
Yeah, he's just chilling in the helicopter. Go to the Kev POV.
It's a good position to be in, actually, considering where ADV are going.
Looking from his POV, it's actually a really nice spot, from what I can see, to spawn shoot. And
Considering where they're going, it's really good.
Wolfie's arrows keep hitting the... oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
He's not making the best use of it, but he's definitely there.
Right. I gotta go back to ADV's flag room.
Red Slime is dead. Crazy is not dead, but yeah, assassinated. Sometimes all you need is a bit of sheer dumb luck.
Zheng is chemist, and she is not out
I
yet.
don't like the fact that she's a chemist instantly.
And she jumps off the map.
I guess she didn't have enough health. With that said, that was one hell of a way to...
she was opening up for Arctic.
I would not have chosen that, to be honest. That's not what I would have done.
She distracts very well for Arctic.
She's trying to hamper her own, hamper her own ability structure. Because it takes longer for her to jump off than it does to be killed.
Nice cutoff by ADV, forcing Arctic to go back into the flag room.
Yeah, but there's nobody in the flag room to capitalize on it.
There's no one to stop her.
And the difference is this time they can jump off.
Oh, Escape is here.
Escape is there, but... Oh, that's close.
Oh, there's a ledge.
There are 2 ADV players there, and I do not like that yet.
Good play by Escape.
Yeah, she died to flag poison as she was falling down.
Either way, she was dead.
Yeah, she was dead either way. But it made a nice entertaining watch.
It was. Very lewd, let me see.
Very lewd, that's a good name. I'm glad that I suggested.
Oh, it's King Scrub, alright.
Yeah, I'm really glad that I suggested and you get that.
I was so confused. Who is very lewd? Oh, it's King Scrub, of course.
Yeah. Of course it is. Satisfying Kev's love of anime. Or for a particular taste in off-brand anime, let's say.
I think I know where you're going with that, and we're not going to talk about it. Stream.
Don't search that up at home, kids.
Use a VPN.
In the meantime,
Arctic's stolen.
Arctic just managed to steal, and he just managed to avoid the pyro, but she did
There's the medic.
out clean.
Running away from her medic, not desirable.
That's poor communication right there, because she could have, been recovered. She could have been medicked a lot sooner then, and that was.
Hobo was equally far as
the ADV, but it was a risk.
Where is Hobo? Where?
This is one of those maps where you can actually really easily recover on, because there's plenty of places for an arch to hide behind. There's plenty of ways that you can be pushed into spawn if you try and stay near spawn.
Right.
So and even where he is right now, he can actually be. There's no real safe place on this map from headshots.
Time for a stalemate.
I don't think this stalemate's going to last as long as the last one. Put it that way.
Well, there's only 9 minutes left, so it can't last as long as the last one.
Yes, but even if we had the time, I don't think it could last as long. There's a big difference between blackout stalemates and low-rise stalemates, because the headshots are much more possible on ice.
I don't like where Z-Hobo is holding the flag.
Hobo, well, Hobo isn't a capturer. He's usually for clearing.
I don't like standing in the stairwell.
I don't like that either.
I mean, as a soldier, you have no really room to move.
What about
and then
pyro?
the pyro. Yeah,
one
pyro.
pyro. You can get.
And there it is. There's the recovery.
There's the recovery. James did. Sorry, MH did. Well.
Was that an assassinate or was that a pyro?
It was one of the two. Probably assassinate.
Oh, probably assassin.
There's the 2-1. So now your prediction is wrong.
Well, I was in the wrong. Yeah, it was 2-1 the other way.
The wrong way around.
Yeah.
So there goes both our predictions. We're
Out
both
the window.
failures. We're both terrible analysts, it seems.
Well,
That's
the
fine.
first map. Let me see if I land up at the first map.
I got it exactly the wrong way around. So I was right about the caps, wrong about the teams.
I said 2-0.
I thought it would have been done in 2 maps, mainly because for some strange reason I thought that TC wouldn't pick blackout. How wrong I was.
Medic had a 9 kill streak. Wow, that's
interesting. Awesome. I think that was probably due to her stealing all the kills of the other players.
Battle medic.
Legendary medic right here. It's a shame she's on the wrong team, because now she's not going to get player of the game. Oh well.
Unfortunate. I think at this rate, I would give player of the game to Kev at the moment. Or would you have someone else in mind? Maybe
MH.
Arctic? MH?
MH. I mean, he's doing so much damage. I mean, he recovered that. He's, despite not playing for a long time, he's been able to really knock out a lot of ADV's offense. Really has. And
it's
this isn't
possible
even
to do one for the losing team.
Yeah.
If it was for losing team, I would go with maybe Hobo Escape.
Hobo, definitely. I mean, Hobo's done so much damage. There's no doubt in my mind that Hobo has done the best job.
We're talking like kill streaks over and over and over again.
His kill streaks are ridiculous, but I mean, it's not even just that. The fact that he actually managed to.
Speaking of MH, MH takes out the pyro, leaving for a free steal for Arctic, but she goes down to headshot. But Zeng
JP's stolen it now. She probably won't make it, but
she's on
the
top
fact that she picked it up.
She's just stalling.
It's more than just his kill streaks, as I was saying. It's also the fact that he's managed to steal and stalemate TC on 2 separate occasions without being a major capper himself. And there she goes.
Off the map. Flash rip. You see the influence that Z-Hobo has on Optics Collide especially was insane. And Blackout too.
He hasn't had an influence on every map. He's stalemated TC twice. You can't argue. Even though one of them wasn't very long, he still stalemated. That's more than anybody else has done. Nobody else has managed to even stalemate TC
No.
on ADV, so I can't argue with him.
With Z Hobo.
I can't argue with his ability to keep
We'll
things going.
figure it out after the match. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, not that there's much interesting to say now.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of slowing down. I think ADV
main
is probably
problem-
giving up.
The main problem that I've got here is the whole giving up thing, because they've got 5 minutes to do this. Three quarters of the match. The map
It's
is
possible,
over.
but not a bad
They
team.
can't twice to win. They can do it, but
Yeah.
the chances, given everything else, not particularly high.
Given how the map has gone so far, it's not likely.
Not likely, no.
Yeah. But it is possible. No reason to give up.
There goes Assassin.
Yeah, MH.
And it's doing exactly what he usually does.
Oh, Rest Slime. I thought for a second he's going to steal, but he can't.
Yep, can't. Neither can Crazy, and he's dead. I like how ADVR haven't given up on offense, though. They're sending a strong offense. It's just not strong enough, apparently.
But TC's really only sending 2 people at a time.
I will say, G. Henry is actually managing to keep up with Scape and Hope.
He is. He's doing a nice job.
All things considered, that's pretty good going.
Pyro's kind of an overlooked class because people don't really give player of the game to the Pyro. Never look at the Pyros. Always look at someone
In
who
this
gets
case,
the
I wouldn't give
recov.
him anyway, but
Yeah, I wouldn't give it to LOL 200E or G Henry in this case. Even though Henry is doing a fantastic job during this game, I would not give him player of the game.
yeah. I mean, there are people that are just outshining
Right.
them
Like
at the
MH
minute.
on TC.
Yeah.
Escape steals.
I feel bad for G. Henry, though, because he'll almost always be outshined by James.
Ouch, ouch.
It's
Oof.
true, though. I mean, as much as I like to say it, as I like to say it otherwise, like
Escape
James
is out on
gets the
top with
first.
support.
Escape gets the first. Sorry, always gets the first opportunity against the players. He's more mobile, so he has more chance to influence the game. There's a headshot.
Oh, that sucks. The medic was right there. We
All
could take a shot
again,
by Kev.
purely due to not having someone on Kev.
Ouch.
Meanwhile, Arctic is out, and she's got a decent. Oh, she's dead. Okay, never mind. Oh look, now Wolfie's claimed his helicopter. That's great.
She's got a dip.
Oh, he jumped off. That's not fun.
What was it? DO. DEO.
She's got a no.
Oh.
Decent. Oh, yeah, no, he's dead.
I was poking fun at Chaos.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm the butt of everybody's joke, I know.
That's a lot of this stream so far. Like, oh, they have a chance. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah. Oh well. It's all right. I'll get my own back in the savage write-ups.
So about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game.
Realistically, it's not going to end in ADV's favor.
No,
They have to essentially steal and capture on the next 2 waves.
I'd say it would be possible if they still had a Ninja Cat.
Yeah, which they don't.
But they don't. No.
I don't think TC is going to be able to pull it back. I don't think they're going to manage to 3-1 this.
Well, they're not really trying to 3-1 anymore. They're sending 2 people over at a time.
I think they're just deliberately doing it so that we can ruin their so that they can ruin our match predictions. Yeah, Arctic's going to die though. She's taking too much damage.
I don't see the medic.
Oh, she actually got a medic here.
There is, but goes down anyway.
Anyway, mustn't have gotten stake.
No.
The problems. Oh, Zane JP is stolen.
All the recovery left the flag room, leaving a free steal for Zane.
That is TC's major strategy. Just as much as distraction as you can. If you can't get out, at least distract him. And it's working. You can't argue.
She has support. Running away from her medic, though.
Wolfie's right there, though. That's the problem they've got. They've got to deal with Wolfie, otherwise they're probably going to end up dead.
They're going underground. They're avoiding Wolfie at the moment.
Uh-huh. See, smart. Now we've got a problem with Zed Cray. Where's Cray? Oh, up at the top, and they're out with support.
Stalemate version 2.0.
They've got a minute. I don't think it's going to last very long.
Yeah. And Crazy hasn't even gotten across the map yet.
and there's a medic as well. The chances of them actually being able to recover this are possible, but not likely.
It's not likely. Oh, the assassin! Oh,
No, so close. Kev could do it, but he doesn't.
No.
Once again, ruining all our hopes and dreams.
Or more specifically, our predictions.
Yes, please stop doing that. I'm very upset right now. Doesn't look like there's going to be much of a difference here.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can actually recover this, this would be amazing for ADV because it could kind of bring the match back. Hey, we lost, but it was on caps. It was not on maps. I mean, it's not going to happen, but
10 seconds.
It's not going to happen, but
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. It's wishful thinking.
very,
Slash-
very wishful thinking. And
Slash-
that's it. So, turned
Play
out
the
nothing
game?
like any of us expected. It turned out to be 3-1 5-0 TC and 2-1 TC. So still TC win, but not nearly as clear cut as we were expecting.
No.
Well, I was expecting it.
I think
And,
blackout was expected.
Blackout was what really did it for them, but I mean, Blackout's always what really does it for them.
And I was also thinking Kev. I was thinking Kev or Hobo for player of the game.
I think we should give Hobo an honourable mention, as always,
Alright.
regardless of whether or not he was.
And James is going to
whether he
go
was on the
through
winning team. I think the best player on, the person who played the best on TC was Kev. He saved them multiple times.
The amount of times you said, and because they didn't stop Kev, they lost the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have to share it with MH though, because MH did so much work as well. Kev and MH.
You want to go for Kev and MH?
Yeah, because as much as I said, like, you need to stop Kev, or otherwise he's going to headshot. Yes, but as many times as I said that, MH managed to do a number on ADV's offense.
Yeah. Consistently, I might add.
In playing
All right, so let's do Kev and MH with an
Yeah.
honorable mention.
for Zed Hobo.
All right,
That's fantastic.
good stream.
So, yes, very good stream. We shall see. Well, I will not see you tomorrow, but
Yeah.
we shall see you tomorrow for the first match of the day, which is the Templars versus the Jailers.
Should be a good one. Should be good.
Any predictions for that? Just as a,
I'm going to have to go with a very solid 3-0, 3-0 TT.
That's exactly what I said. So
We'll see.
But you
We'll
never
see.
know. You never know. Miracles can happen.
We were wrong with this one. We were wrong.
Yep.